Hey guys, it's your girl Candace Nicole. The name of this video is called, Are You Living with a Narcissist? Let's go. Okay, it's not until we get totally committed and totally invested in our relationship or our marriage until we find out or we experience this type of narcissistic, psychotic personality. When you finally figure it out, you seem stuck in this relationship. You seem stuck in this marriage. And you be like, what is going on? How did I get here? And more importantly, you be thinking, how do I get out of this? Now I'm going to tell you some characteristics of a narcissist. They're not going to be in any particular order, but I guarantee you, if you're listening to me and someone that you know, it can be a brother, it can be a sister, it can be a mother, it can be your husband, it can be someone that you're in a relationship with. If they hit at least 3 of these points that I'm about to explain to you, guess what? They are a narcissist. Okay, if you're dealing with someone that's a narcissist, please know that they're overly caught up in their own image. They have created an image of themselves that is so grandiose in their mind. Now, the individual may be doing well for themselves. They may have some things going on, but the image that they've created in their mind of who they are, how they live, what they have is so out there. They are glued to this perception of themselves, and they don't care about anything except for this image that they created or this perception of themselves that they believe that they are. Their sense of entitlement is so outrageous. Everything is about them and not you. Everything that has to do with them matters, but nothing to do with you matters. They're all that matters, and you need to fit into their world. They're just entitled individuals. Okay, another thing that a narcissist would do is they seek validation from others. This is why they're on social media so often. If you want to know if someone has narcissistic tendency, one way to tell is how often are they on social media and what is their intent for social media? Are they posting things and just trying to figure out who liked it, who's giving them props, who's saying, oh, you're so great? And they need that feedback from social media, which is why they're on social media so often. Social media will break up their relationship. Social media will cause ruckus in their marriage. They just need that much validation. They need validation from others to feed their narcissism. They don't like to be viewed negatively by the public eye. So if they get negative reviews off of social media, or if you're a wife or a friend or a sister or whoever, and you're pointing out something that they're doing wrong, they don't like that. So once you do that, you become the monster. You become the person that is the blame for everything. You become the reason why something's not right or something went wrong. They don't like to be viewed negatively in the public eye. They cannot be humble for anything. Most narcissists that you find, they want you to know what they have, right? They want you to know what they're doing. They want you to know where they're going. They want you to know about all of the great things, well, what they seemingly great things that's happening with them, because they cannot be humble for anything. They're gonna put it in your face. They wanna always make it seem like they are a step above. They wanna make sure you know that they trump you in some kind of way. They can't be humble. There's not a humble bone in their body. Do you know someone like that? They always have an ulterior motive. What do I mean by that? Please believe me, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they are always trying to stay one step ahead of you. For example, say a narcissist is your husband and he says, hey babe, I know we're gonna get some new furniture. Matter of fact, take my credit card and go ahead and get the furniture and have them deliver it. Please know that that's just not your husband or your narcissist husband being a great husband. Please know there's an ulterior motive behind that. What's really happening is he's getting the furniture in his name, or the appliance in his name, or the car in his name, because guess what? It's his at that moment. That is his property at that moment. That's a way that he stays one step ahead, because remember, a narcissist is always trying to stay one step ahead of you. So when that narcissist is buying an appliance for the house or the car, or he is buying a new furniture set on his credit by himself, which, trust me, most husbands is supposed to do that. That's what husbands do. That's what a good husband do. But for a narcissist, his thinking is, this is mine, just in case we don't work, just in case we split, just in case this is my property. You see what I'm saying? Narcissists would never let someone else get their shine on. I heard young Pharaoh say this, and I was like, you're dead on. If someone is doing something good or someone is doing something great, put it like that, a narcissist will figure out some kind of way to say how they're the reason why you have shine. They're the reason why you have that success. If they can't explain how they're the reason why you had the success, they'll try to spin it and say something to the effect of they're allowing you to get that shine, or they're allowing you to get that success. That is totally narcissistic. That's a total narcissistic mindset. If you know what I'm talking about, hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Share your experiences below. Let's talk about it. The biggest characteristic in a narcissist that I found is they do not know how to love properly. They are only in love with who they think they are. They only can show love when you fit perfectly in their world, when you fit perfectly in the world or in the image that they created for themselves. As soon as you fall out of line with that, their love shuts off. You ever meet anybody that can shut love off like a switch, a light switch? Yeah, narcissistic individuals can do this. If you've experienced this, it's because you're dealing with a narcissist. No sane individual can just shut love off. No sane individual can shut love on and off like a light switch. And this is not them playing or I'm just going to teach you a lesson. This is for real, for real. Love is off. That day, they show you no love at all. And this is coming from a real place with the narcissist. And your feelings will be hurt. And you won't understand why and how he or she can do this, but this is a real thing. So if you ever ask yourself, why doesn't he love me? Or why doesn't she love me? Or why is it that that person is hot and cold with the love? If you're dealing with a true narcissist, it's not you, right? That's what I want to say. It's not you. It's the individual that you're dealing with, because they have this personality disorder, right? Love can be switched on and off. They do not know how to love properly. So if you're in a relationship with an individual that can't love you or don't love you or on and off, it's like a switch, I'm gonna need you to get out of there, because that's not gonna change. That's a telltale sign of a narcissist. In most cases, narcissists use what they call gaslighting. They will say something in such a way that you know good and well it's not the truth. You know good and well that is idiotic, but they will gaslight you. So you will start thinking to yourself, well, maybe I did say it like that. Well, maybe if I would have said it. You start questioning yourself, and that is what they do. It's called gaslighting. Look it up. So remember that if you're dealing with a person in a relationship and everything is always your fault, if you find yourself the person that's always playing a high road, if you find yourself always the one coming back to apologize, even when you know good and well you did not do anything wrong, you just want to keep the peace. If you find yourself doing that, you may be dealing with a narcissistic personality. I want to talk about this image that they create. I like to call it their 90% self, because when you met that person, that is exactly who you met. You met the 90% of that individual, right? That's the person that you liked. That's the person that you may have loved. That's the person that you went on dates with. That's the person that you was all in with, right? The 90% self. That is the image that this individual created for himself. He believed it. You believed it. Now you're stuck in this spider web, right? So you get into a relationship with the 90% person that you love now, right? You're totally committed and invested to that 90% person. But then the 10% comes out. That is the real person. That is the person that is hiding under the 90% self. That's the person that don't show you love. That's the person that's so caught up in this image that he created or she created for themselves that if you don't fit in it, you're out. That's the person that seeks validation all the time. That's the person that doesn't like to be seen negatively in the public eye. That's the person that can't be humble and always have an ulterior motive. The 10% self, the 10% person. Then you find out who this 10% person is, and you're like, I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here? How do I escape? Because that person, he or she is just that bad. You find yourself crying more than you're smiling. You find yourself hurting more than you are in a happy place. You find yourself depressed. You find yourself distant from your family members. Not because you want to be distant from your family members, but it's because you're so embarrassed because of who you're with and what you're dealing with. And the perception of your marriage or relationship is something nice and something glowing and something that's perfect, when you know in your household, in your relationship or marriage, it's nothing like that with the 10% person that you're dealing with. It's nothing like that. The outside world and your family and your friends and the outside world sees this 90% person, this 90% image relationship, and you put on the front because naturally you don't do it on purpose. You naturally start to cover for this person. You naturally starts to, in public, you fit in to his image in public. But at home, it's something different. At home, you're not loved. At home, you're sad. At home, you cry. At home, you're alone. At home, you are isolated. So you must conform to this 90% image that your narcissistic wife or narcissistic husband or mother or friend or whoever has created in their mind. And if you do not conform to their world in there, you're out. Love is gone. They will depict you as a person that is not who you are. Evil, mean, confrontational, love drama. This is someone that you're not. They will predict and they will create a new image for you, that you are this person that you're not, only because you're not conforming to the 90% them, which is not the real them. And I hope I'm not losing you when I say 90% and 10%. Follow me, because narcissism is real. And you have to understand what I'm saying in order to know if you're dealing with this type of person. It may seem confusing what I'm saying. Rewind the video. I don't care. Hit me up on social media so I can explain even more. But feel me what I'm saying, because there is a 90% individual which is fake. And they believe this is him or her. And this is who you are in love with. This is who you fell in love with. But this is not who you are married to or who you are in a relationship with. So to wrap it up, narcissists are arrogant. They are grandiose, which means they are caught up in this image of themselves, this image of a life that they've created for themselves, and you must fit into that life or you're out. They need validation. They're never wrong. They do not know how to love properly. And something I did not mention, but this is very important. They have no empathy for the hurt that they cause other people at all, period. And that's just it. What I want to say to anybody who think that they may be dealing with a narcissistic person in their life, and like I said earlier in the video, it could be your mother, your brother, it could be your sister, it could be your husband, it could be someone that you're in a relationship with. Pay attention, and if they hit 3 of those bullet points that I just explained to you, guess what? Yeah, they're a narcissist. Now, it's different levels to this, okay? You may be in a relationship or know someone or have a friend that is narcissistic, but not so much. You may be in a relationship with a friend, a husband, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever that is narcissistic, and it's to the extreme. I want to say to that person, get out of there. Because one thing you're not going to do is change a narcissist, okay? One thing you're not going to do is pray to God so much. And I'm sorry for the people, the holy people that's watching me, that God is supposed to change everything. Yes, of course, I know God can change all. But what I do know is God is not going to change a narcissist that do not want to be changed or does not know that he is narcissistic. That is from my life experience, okay? Let me just preface that for y'all be saying that I'm saying God don't do this and God don't do that. I want to go back to saying, if you're with a narcissistic person, either get out of the spider web or be eaten alive. That's my advice to you. As fast as you can. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna need you to get over your feelings. It's gonna hurt, okay? I'm gonna need you to find out who you are within yourself. Talk to God about it. Find out who you are. Find out what your purpose is. What's gonna help you get through that hurt is working in your purpose, right? Find out who you are. God is gonna start dropping jewels inside you. I am very educated on the narcissistic subject. I studied it for 2 years. If you have any questions, about if you have any questions about a narcissist, if you think you might be in a relationship with a narcissist and you don't know who to talk to, inbox me. I'll give you my phone number. This is that serious to me. We would have conversations. I'll life coach you. I'm a life coach. I help you get out of there. I'll help you with your escape route, right? I'll help you with your escape plan to get out of there, because no man or no woman should be in a relationship with someone that's going to eat them alive. This is going to be a series of videos. I have so much more to tell you about this subject, right? I just can't say it in one video. So the name of this video is called, How Do You Know You're Living with the Narcissist? If you like this video, I'm going to need you to hit the thumbs up. Share it, because someone needs to see this video. Trust me, this is the one. This is the video somebody need to see. Share this one, okay? I'm gonna need you to like it. I'm gonna need you to leave a comment, because we need some dialogue on this situation, because this is important. This narcissism is rampant. You hear this word all the time. I remember 10 years ago, you didn't hear this word at all. Like, share, comment. I'm Candace Nicole.